I am never going to financially recover from this. I can honestly say I do not want to move again for a very long time. So in case you're wondering as to where we're going back to Montana, back up to Missoula. We had made quite a life for ourselves, and we really enjoyed it, and we really missed it. There's one thing we gained from this, it's perspective. We discovered we really loved Montana and living in the Northwest. It's not that Arkansas is a bad place to live, it just doesn't work out for us. It's been a challenge, to say the least. We've had quite a few struggles here, mainly with careers more than anything else. Just trying to make that work out. Financially, we were doing okay, but the career itself just was not working for either of us. We were working opposite shifts, we weren't seeing much of each other, and as you can probably tell, we didn't get out a lot. It's not that Northwest Arkansas didn't have a lot of opportunity, and some of the best mountain biking trails I've been on. It just wasn't Montana. And after experiencing that, it's really hard to replicate that elsewhere. I don't want you to think that I was naive to the fact that I wasn't in the Rockies anymore. We were just hoping that the Ozarks would satiate our need to be in the mountains. While it does snow in Arkansas, it goes without saying, there is no comparison. What it mainly comes down to is we were unable to obtain the quality of life that we value living in Northwest Arkansas. The pace of life is different there. It's a very fast-paced environment, a lot of cities, a lot of population, and after being in Montana, it's really hard to get used to that again. Growing up in Florida, large cities, crowds, and traffic were just something you expected every day. And we knew we'd run into that here. But again, after being in Montana, it's hard to get used to that. We really tried making this home. But in the year that we were here, we could never make it feel like home. Renee and I are a bit split up. She's a little ways behind me. She has Tylee. So I am running solo right now. So as I said earlier, what we gained from this was perspective. Do we regret it? No, not really. It was an interesting experience, and it really highlighted what we truly value and want out of life. And unfortunately, it wasn't Arkansas. We realized that Arkansas is merely a stop on our journey, not the destination. All in all, while we have regrets, it was not a regrettable experience. We made some great memories. We got to spend quite a bit of time with family, and Tylee spent her summer with her grandma. And that's something we would not have done had we stayed in Montana. We had memorable experiences. We spent time with family. And overall, I wouldn't trade that for anything. Fact of the matter is, life isn't perfect, and there are teachable lessons in those imperfections. I'm learning to embrace the uncomfortable, adapt to the unknown, and enjoy the present. I'm not gonna lie, I rather enjoy driving a Uhaul. Got to drive through Kansas City, and the only thing that makes this traffic worse is driving a 26-foot truck with a car trailer behind it. Yeah, that was not fun having to navigate. If you have never driven I-29 north in Iowa, it is some of the most beautiful stretch of farmland I have ever seen. So we left Arkansas at 12:30, and we will be staying tonight in Sioux Falls, which is about a 9-hour drive. From there, we're going to head to Billings, Montana. We're going to stay with the Willihans for a little while before heading on to Missoula.